calmed themselves, not just because they lost, but because they've now got a match in the lower bracket, I believe against Alliance. So
yeah, Alliance lost, so they are playing against Alliance.
I mean, Alliance got crushed 2-0, but Alliance are going to look at this and be like, well, Mineski were close to winning, but they're going to be on tilt right now, so... Winter...
You know, this is the moment where you just say deep breaths. Oh my god, this game was so tough. I'm sorry.
Well, unlike Mineski, Winter, our Frankfurt Major is over. We are going home. We are knocked out of the Frankfurt Major. Guys, a big thanks to everyone for tuning in. Myself and Winter are done casting and covering games here for the Frankfurt Major. It's been fun. It's been 2 days of... We've had great series, Winter, I gotta say. Big shout out to the teams, OG and Vega yesterday, as well as CDEC and Mineski today for delivering such good Dota. You guys can follow all the action from the team on site in Frankfurt on the Dota Major as well as Dota Major 2 streams. But Winter, thank you as always.
I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out this game.
Let's go grab a beer together, you know? I'm coming to Singapore,
okay,
so
sure.
I'll just make a trip over to Malaysia and we can go grab a beer. And
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, I'm not. What? Do you want to come down to Singapore and come say hi? Well, I'll tell you about it later. I don't need to share my travel plans to the world, but thanks for tuning in, everyone. You guys can follow and support Winter on Twitter @WinterDota. You can follow myself @BTSGods. But for that now, the Dota Major 3 stream is done. We'll see you guys later.
Games that we've had so far in this
yeah, apart from the creeps, they've had a hard game.
Yes, the creeps have really.
The jungles are getting slaughtered, so are the creep waves constantly.
I mean, how's our Alchemist doing? He's getting back? He's starting to amount a fair bit of gold, 3.2k. I mean, is it getting to the point where we could see the surprise Aghanims come out? I mean, a surprise Ags on.
No.
No.
It's not good enough.
You don't. He's got to invest in himself, maybe get something like an AC?
He needs to get 6 slotted this game for them to win. Even that might not be enough, but that's the only hope I really see. If he starts buying Aghanims for like his Silencer, his Tusk, or his Beastmaster, it's not as valuable as him having another item on his own hero. But once again, this is an Alchemist man at 35 that has way less net worth than the 2 enemy cores. If you, in general, when you watch Alchemist games, the hero, when played as a core, gets way more farm priority, gets stacks for himself, gets an easier lane. And there's a reason for it, because this way of playing Alchemist is just very rarely going to be very effective. We haven't really seen MSS do much in this game at all.
Now, come on now, GD, give us a bit of action. They're coming in on the mid.
I think they should wait for next rush.
Okay. How long's that, Sin?
As boring as that may sound, it's between
30
seconds to 3.5.
So we'll see in a minute how long that's going to be. Axe has now been done by ROTK on his clockwork. As you said,
Okay, Salar didn't want to kill the dragon. Oh, he's going to give it to MMY. That's his Aghanims. They have so many items on it on LGD now. It's pretty crazy. Let's see the Roshan timer.
Here we go.
Reaches
The time we've all been waiting for.
8 o'clock. 1:30. Okay.
1:30.
Yeah. LGD are going to take that. Then they're going to probably put the Aegis on the Ember again. Salar is going to sell his Aquila and buy another damage item, probably. Or you could even go for a Satanic, and they can just start sieging high ground with all of these items and this huge advantage. He sold his Aquila now. See if he wants to get anything from base. It could be a Dominator here.
It's just a waiting game at this point, really, isn't it?
It is. And it's the best play for both teams.
Yeah, it's benefiting both sides.
Well, it's benefiting
Maybe
LGD more, but I don't
yeah.
think Cloud9 have what it takes to really start playing aggressive out on the map. Do they have any smokes? They do have one in stock, so they can try to go for a play, but I think they want to save... Oh, they also have one on Silencer, actually, so... I have a couple of potential avenues for aggression here, and I think the play they need to make is either they fight before the Roshan, or...
They need to do something around the Roshan, for sure. They can't just let LGD take Rosh.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, if LGD get the Roshan... It's going to be very hard for Cloud9 to defend.
They do have a 10-second BKB on the Templar Assassin now for Ritsu, but I think the physical damage is going to prove to be too much for him. The Shadow Fiend alone will just tear him apart. Haster in bottom. Don't think they're going to use that. This is going to be Rosh for LGD in just a second. There's the smoke, though. Good timing from Cloud9 considering they don't see the Roshan.
But where are they going to go with this smoke?
But they're looking for maybe. I don't think he's going to make the same mistake again. He's letting the Manta Illusions push the wave this time.
Now this smoke is not going to work out for Cloud9. As LGD into the pit. Pick that up. There's now a Skadi on your Ember Spirit. There'll now also be an Aegis onto one of these heroes. I guess Sylar. Yeah. No. Okay, they're going to give the Aegis here to Clockwork. So
I mean,
a little bit too stacked. He's got the cheese. All right.
In terms of actual hero effectiveness right now, LGD are 15,000 gold ahead, actually almost 16, but this is more. This is in a way more than most 20k leads because there's an Alchemist on the enemy side who has a lot of gold but doesn't provide any strength. So the graphs are a little bit misleading.